Welcome back, my delinquents. VTubers shouldn't do face reveals. This sentiment has been going around again due to a trend coming up of VTubers comparing their VTuber personas to their in real life selves. This is not the first time this trend has gone around on Twitter and other platforms. It always seems to get mixed results, either very positive, which I think is the overwhelming amount, but some people claiming VTubers shouldn't do face reveals ever, and going to an extreme saying it's stupid, or it's irresponsible, or even dangerous. Why is that? First, let's explain for the people that actually touch grass. What's a face reveal? A photograph or video posted online showing a content creator's true facial appearance for the first time. Or in idol culture, it's when an idol shows their real face or identity for the first time. Very similar, but slightly different. YouTubers can do this too, such as a few very famous ones who has done similar to mixed results. Well, some diehard fans subscribe to the Japanese idol culture that is, their private life should completely be private and separate to the idol, with VTubing taking it to a more extreme that their face should be too, their real life and their real antics should be kept private too, and they should be the complete persona, as anything else out of that is meta breaking and goes against the VTuber rules, or simply breaks the immersion of that character, usually the idea that they have of them, or the ideal anime girl or perfection that comes with it. I'm gonna just show you a couple posts here. I couldn't find one of the originals complaining about this. I had it saved, but I could not find it. But the gist was that they were saying it was dangerous to the VTuber themselves and it was stupid of them. I thought I screenshotted it. I did not. I'll show you a few posts here. These are just of random VTubers. And then I'll discuss with you why VTubing face reveals isn't any more dangerous than just being a streamer in general, though outlining that being a streamer does comes with its dangers, same with as any YouTuber or any public person. Okay, so we have here the trend. This is not anyone specific, but I'll say their names just so you can get it. I can I guess credit them. So Kayona VTuber and Mofumolis VTubers here did face reveals showing their VTuber versus their in real life selves, so they on purposely show their face. Some people would, and this is the trend that is going around very popular, and some people would say that this goes against the VTuber rules, which is the Japanese start of the rules, I guess, even though VTubing and virtual streamers have existed in Japan and outside of Japan in different variants. Even back in 2016, there was VR chat streamers who used VR 3D models to stream, and they didn't even know what it was. So in some way or differences, VTuber has existed as a lot of art streamers to animators, PNGs, or similar things to represent themselves, which is really just a downgraded version of what we have now, completely animatronic waifus. I mean, yeah, you get it. As you can see, this trend goes back, keeps going and going, but there was a lot of people joining in on this, is pretty much the main point here. I thought for sure that the post I was looking for that talked about this would be in here, but apparently not. But I guess I don't need proof to point out what people were saying. I can just say I saw it. I'm sorry, guys. I wish I had some. But the points they were outlining is that, one, VTubing face reveals can be dangerous, but unless you are completely anonymous online, like moi, you don't really have to worry because your face has already been out there, let's be honest. But connecting your persona could be dangerous. But realistically, it has the same dangers as being a streamer. But that is something VTuber can weigh up for themselves. Do they want their face out there? And do they want it connected to their VTuber? That is not a choice a viewer gets to make. The second part is it breaks immersion. There are very, very strict VTubers out there, and there's very, very lax VTubers with their identities. As a viewer, choose which one fits you perfectly. Pick the one you like. Do not try and hold the VTuber to stay into the field of what you like, because realistically, the streams aren't just about one person. Another point they were trying to make is that Japanese idols got it right, and they always stay within this zone. The reason why this is very strict is because idol culture is very extreme in Japan. Stalkings, attacks, and shootings, very violent means is used, next to giving cameras at meetups, etc. So we should be really deterring that behavior. But that is something to worry about as a Western one, as some videos I've done in the past about stalkings from VTubers. VTubers have been stalked, or people come to events and try and give gifts that are shady. As in popular in K-pop, they are not allowed to keep any gifts because hidden cameras are so common in these gifts. So they're either checked or some companies don't even allow gifts. Personally, myself, I had to take down my P.O. box because I was getting threats of people sending trackers in my mail. It was quite odd. And this isn't uncommon. A lot of streamers in general take down those things, go through third-party services such as Throne. Though I'd have to admit, this is more prominent towards female streamers, female YouTubers, female Twitch streamers, as this can happen to male streamers too, but not really as consistently, as I have talked to many YouTubers and male streamers, and they don't really have to worry about this as much. So I would say it's not really a thing VTubers have to worry about more, or female content creators really need to worry about more. But realistically, they shouldn't make it they have to be completely anonymous on the internet to feel safe, as realistically, even someone who's just posting their LinkedIn find themselves in the same risks as it is the internet. So what do you guys think? Do you think VTubers should be completely anonymous, or should it be completely left up to them? Let me know in the comments below. Like, subscribe, ring that bell. This is kind of a discussion point, but also talking about the trend of VTuber versus their in real life users. Do you like the trend? Do you hate the trend? And what do you think? Let me know below, homies.